Hey friends, ready to head back down the arcade? Come with me now for more romance and soul searching among the pinball machines. It's Arcade Spirits. Hello there friends, welcome back to the beach. Look how sunny and nice it is. What a perfect morning. What a perfect morning we had. Do you remember? I remember. What does this afternoon have in store for us? Let's not even go towards thinking about the evening yet. I don't even know if I could handle it. Moving on. We play a few more rounds of The Sand is Lava before we let the ball crash into the beach one last time. Very nice return, TC. You should join us for the next match. I tried to join you for a match. You wouldn't let me. I would if I didn't have other stuff I wanted to do. There's too much to do here. I've got to plan accordingly. You've missed your chance, Gavin. I was like right there the whole time you were playing that last match. I hear that. Looking forward to a stroll along the boardwalk myself. It's a good idea to take in as much as you can. I think I'll call it quits too. Because he can't play by himself. Slow your roll, pretty boy. Slow your roll? What does that mean? You can't leave quite yet. No, we do have a score to settle. Let's finish this. I leave the gladiators to their final battle as I walk back along the beach awaiting my next adventure. So what next? We've only got two choices left. And it's going to be Naomi and Ashley, clearly, isn't it? Because, yeah, Juniper, yeah, I think the whole Juniper thing is for a completely separate playthrough. I think we need to just focus on the guys from the arcade. In the distance, I see what appears to be a myriad of sandcastles, which makes sense. I mean, I'd be worried if it was a whole bunch of not sandcastles on the beach. During my many beach outings as a kid, there were always multiple sandcastle competitions going on. And in front of me, our own Funplex fabricators have entered the fray. With Naomi being our arcade builder and Ashley with all her cosplay craftiness, it's no wonder these two are up to the sandcastle challenge. As I jog over, I see Ashley laughing over her castle and Naomi meticulously measuring something on her citadel. How goes the castling?
Amazing!
Do you see all these amazing sandcastles? They're all so cute. Properly made sandcastles aren't cute, Ashley. Look at her face. She's well peeved. Pouty little face. Oh, then what are they, Naomi? Compared to this stuck-out tongue of confusion here. Assuming they're not just made by kids for funsies, a proper sandcastle can be a structural masterpiece.
Wonderful.
Every grain of sand must be in its proper spot, or the whole thing comes crashing down. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing right. Naomi says this without lifting her eyes away from her castle. She's so completely focused, I don't think she's blinking even. And what exactly are you doing, Naomi?
Let me explain.
I'm making sure each embrasure is equidistant around the tower, otherwise it'll all be an asymmetric mess. Makes sense. I take a moment to actually appreciate their castles. Naomi's is a structural masterpiece. Straight, perfect edges meet bold, flat walls which produced an almost perfect medieval castle. She's even added an ocean water moat complete with drawbridge. How has she made a sand drawbridge? Ashley's is equally impressive too. It's a soft, fluffy fantasy castle. The foundation is made of sculpted sand clouds like an elegant castle in the sky, complete with spiral staircases encircling slightly slanted towers. How? This is intense. I can't even imagine how you do that. So I take it you both entered the competition. Of course. You know it, TC. You should make one too. It's not too late. Oh, mine's going to be horrendous. You saw my attempt at building bricks. I mean, yeah, I think there's still half an hour left of the competition. Since it's amateur level, latecomers are allowed. But both of you have made some extraordinary castles. My architectural skills are somewhat lacking in the sandcastle area. Those sound like some sad excuses. They do, to be fair. They're perfectly good excuses, Ashley. It's not like we're professional sandcastlers either, TC. It's not about winning. Says you with your moat and your drawbridge. Good grief. Naomi looks over at Ashley, who's giving her a smile, accompanied by a questioning look. Okay, it's a little bit about winning. I mean, I'm super tryharding this and trying to win with a perfectly constructed little castle. But for me, mostly it's about setting out a challenge for myself and completing it properly. There's nothing more satisfying than that. That is very true. Plus, we'll be here helping you do it. How do you plan on helping me start a castle while you'll be completing your own? That sounds difficult. They sound finished, to be fair. We're almost done with ours anyway. Yep. If we have 3 castles in the competition, that's one more chance for us to bring home the gold.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Come and join us.
Yes.
Join us, TC. Join us. One of us. Hand over that tiny plastic shovel. I'd rather just help both of you out. No thanks, TC's good back here. Well, that basic response is just terrible, isn't it? What was even the point of coming to see what was happening if we're not going to get involved? I'd rather just help you out. Nah, because that might lead to choosing. Not that it matters which one we choose, because we're kind of... doesn't really matter here. But I'm going to go with hand over that tiny plastic shovel. Not least because it reminds me of going to the pick and mixing suites with tiny plastic shovels. When I was younger, I remember watching sand sculptors, not sculptures, carefully craft their castles. I would watch for hours just staring in awe. I made my fair share of them too, trying to imitate the professionals, but they were never more than lumps of sand that vaguely indicated shapes. I'm not that competitive, but like Naomi said, it's just for fun, so why not? Gonna need a bucket, a melon baller, and a funnel. Stat.
Yes!
That's the spirit, TC! I just put the finishing touches on mine. Let me help you get the base started. Naomi, Ashley and I dug our hands deep into the sand and started shoveling, pouring and constructing. So what are you going to name your castle? You can't just make a sandcastle and not give it an epic name. Ashley has a solid point. To give it a name is to give it life. I have names for all my important tools back in the shop too.
So beautiful.
My soldering iron is named Melty, my multimeter is named Zappy, my rom burner is named Sir Romulus Romanoff III. You nerd. Maybe not something quite that grand for mine. How about the Funplex? They both burst up laughing. That's very appropriate. The Funplex is practically a castle, right? What if we make it look like the Funplex? It already looks like it, kind of. That's because the Funplex is just a box, and we've only just made the castle foundation for our castle. But if we can carve in the sign and the double front doors... Naomi happily starts putting the details on the sand Funplex, while Ashley and I cheer on. This is supposed to be my castle, am I not meant to be doing it? Is Naomi just going to do it for me? Because she knows what she's doing. That looks so good! Naomi, you are so good at having steady hands. You really should join me in making some cosplay, it'd be great. Making costumes does sound fun, but I'm not sure if I can handle all the pressure of people looking at me. I usually work alone, you know? We don't have to do it at a con or anything, we can just get dressed up and prance around the forest. Sounds intriguing. That's a bit more my style. Well, except for maybe the bugs and the poison ivy and stuff. We continue chatting as we construct the sand fun castle. Grain by grain, it takes semblance of the actual Funplex. We manage to finish it just in time before the judging commences. Here comes the judge! The officiant of the Sandcastle Challenge comes toward us and looks over the castles. With an arbiter's eye, they glance over ours and nod in respect of a job well done. Didn't even realise I was holding my breath in anticipation. Once the Sandcastle judge leaves us, I let out a huge sigh. I think that's a good sign, right? That nod means we did it, we're going to win. There's still many others out there to judge, but I'd say a nod counts nicely as a compliment. But which one? Whose sand skills will reign supreme? TC, what do you think? Who's got the winner chicken dinner? Who, me? I'm not a judge of fines. I'm not a judge of fine sandcastles. Stay for funsies, let's hear what you think. Oh god. Really? You really want me to pick between you? I feel like it's got to be the third one because it's the one we did together. I can't really separate them. I'm not interested in wooing either of them, am I? So The three of us did such a good job with our sandy arcade, and I'm so proud of it. How could we not win with this? Right, it's the most accurate replication I've seen of the Funplex. It's also the only replication of the Funplex. I was wondering. I wonder how hard it would be to fix the little tiny sand cabinets in there. Not as difficult as running the little tiny sand ticket counter. I am glad the Funplex is not actually made of sand. Imagine the constant sand in your pants. No, thank you. Oh, I think they've finished tallying up the scores. We wait not so patiently as the judge makes their round across the beach. I see them stop next to a particularly dramatic-looking sandcastle. Pulling out a bright blue ribbon, they prop it up next to the castle. Which means...
Poops.
Well, there we go. Double poop. Don't feel too down. If it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be. How very pragmatic of you, TC. We did have a blast, though. But I hate losing. Just gotta win next year, Naomi. Maybe if all three of us join forces again, we can build the best sandcastle this beach has ever seen. We should spend some time practicing more, which means more beach trips. I'd like that. I'm in. Great. Next year, Team Ashley is going to eradicate the competition. Hang on a minute. Why are we called Team Ashley? I think you mean Team Naomi. You two can fight over that next year. I think I'm covered in enough sand for a while. I'm going to see about being less sandy. I hear you, but we aren't done here. We've got one last thing we've got to do. Oh, they're going to kick him down, aren't they? Or something. Oh, what's that? Destroy our creations! Oh, really? I'll leave you to it then. I am a mighty dragon, fear me tiny sand people. Both of them smile wildly at each other and laugh. Walking away, I can hear the sounds of devastation behind me. I peek back one last time to see the castles come crashing down before I set my eyes forward. The noon sun's high in the sky, and honestly, it's getting super hot out here. Like heat exhaustion levels of hot. This would be a good time to migrate towards the boardwalk. It seems there's one more thing in store for our little group. Oh, hello! Hello! Hit the waves, played some games, chilled with friends. It's a good time to be alive, TC. Thanks for having me along on this ride. That text box makes you literally look naked, dude. Literally. Oh dear. Speaking of having folks along, we're all getting together for a big group thing. Naomi's got some kind of surprise in mind. Are you game? Absolutely. Great, meet you in the shade. Good, I'm glad it's in the shade. I wonder what this is all about. I wonder too. What is this all about? Soon enough, the entire group has gathered. The number of shade-throwing parasols has multiplied to 4 too. Plenty of cool respite for everyone. Also new, a large cloth-wrapped bundle in the centre of the group. Is it a picnic? Is it a picnic? Gather round, gather round. It's lunchtime. Oh, that's a horrible noise, and it's actually making my stomach feel like it wants to rumble in response. Judging from the rumbling in my stomach, it's right on time. The bundle is unwrapped, revealing a series of simple wooden lunchboxes in a traditional Japanese style. A bento box is what they're actually called. Each one's been painted a different colour. As a way of saying thanks for all your hard work and your support, please enjoy these boxed lunches courtesy of the Funplex. And me, I made them. An authentic Naomi brand bento? Sign me up. I reach for a box and she smacks my hand away lightly. It didn't sound too lightly, did it? It sounded like she absolutely smacked me.
No.
Not yet, TC. I made these special-like. Everyone has a personalised lunch filled with their favourite things. Gavin, if you'd be so kind as to distribute them, the names are written on the lids. What am I going to get? Sure enough, on second glance, I can see the names and even little cartoon doodles representing each person. Wow, does my face really look that apathetic? Well, every time we see ourselves, we do look a bit, don't we? Right, I'll start handing them out. Gavin, you first. Let's see.
Impressive.
Plain yogurt, celery sticks, and some rice. You know me quite well. Boring and nutritional. And buff. I coloured a bit outside the lines on this one, rather than sticking to traditional bento style. Enjoy.
Oh my gosh!
Sushi with some tempura veggies. Ooh, and a side of miso soup. I love nothing more than a traditional bento box lunch. And I love nothing more than making them. Except maybe fixing arcade machines. Ah, fish and chips, of course, with a little Union Jack on a toothpick. And you made a boopy maze out of the chips. Ah, bless. Ah, it's not too stereotypical, is it?
Quite good.
I haven't found a proper chip shop stateside, so I'll take it. A nice little taste of home. How has she made proper, authentic fish and chips, like British fish and chips? Fair dues to it.
Fantastic!
Oh, hell yeah, a big juicy cheeseburger and french fries. My mouth is watering just looking at it. Yum. How is she? She surely can't exist on a diet of french fries and cheeseburgers. Look at her. Look at her waist. It's insane. And it's got lots of pink in it, just how you like it. So pink, I can hear it moo. Airing on the raw side. This is perfect. Pita bread and hummus. Oh man, you disappoint me. You disappoint me. Pita bread and hummus indeed.
Love it.
Oh, so boring. It's a great meal that fills the belly and gives you tons of energy. Well, you keep that energy level up, mate. We have to keep your tank at full. A tired Teo is not a true Teo.
How marvelous!
Oh, this is lovely. Little finger sandwiches, some tea and a cupcake. Thank you, Naomi. It's very thoughtful. Oh, thanks, Miss Francine. I got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Do they even know Juniper? I don't know how much she comes to the film. I know she's been, but I don't think she's there that much.
Nice!
Bet you consulted with TC on this one. I love these. Always have, always will. There we go then. Although, I thought this lunch was a surprise to me, so I don't know. Maybe they asked me in sort of passing. What would Juniper eat if she went on a picnic? Actually, I just checked your Instagram. Oh, there you go. I did an analysis of your most commonly blogged food and can't talk. Busy eating. All right, mate. Simmer down. And that leaves the one who brought us all together, TC. For you, I made pizza bagels. Surely not. Surely not. It can't be. Gook. Kidding! It's actually similar to the bento I gave you the day you started at the Funplex. A little reminder of how this all started. Oh, well, thank you. Speech. What?
Yeah!
You should make a speech before we all dig in. Juniper's already stuffing her face, mate. Too late for that. I mean, you're the reason we're here. I am. Yeah, you are. I mean, we were doing great before you showed up, don't get me wrong, but you know, you worked harder than any of us to make the Funplex the success it is today. So what were you all doing then, slackers? I mean, come on. I was content to keep it afloat. I didn't think we'd ever manage more than that, but you refused to be content. We wouldn't be here at the beach if not for the success you led us to, TC, so yes, I think a speech would be appropriate. Hell yeah! Funplex hype rocked! It really opened some doors for me. I'd still be wearing that damn black L7 jacket if not for you. They look so naked apart from Percy. It's so weird to look at. The atmosphere's so much lively thanks to your efforts. Win or lose, I'm enjoying my time with Moopy thanks to having so many great people around me. And last but not least, by this point I can't even imagine the Funplex without you, TC. Me neither, Teo, me neither. Don't even think of leaving. If you do, we'll probably gather up a hunting party and drag you back. No hard feelings. Hard feelings. And speaking as the one TC comes home to every night, I gotta say, she's doing dandy compared to before. So 3 cheers for the Funplex. 3 cheers indeed. Go ahead, TC. You've earned the right for a speech. I'm just the silly old lady who started it. You made this happen. Wow. Seriously, wow. Well, I've made big speeches before, like the one at Funplex Hype. Even if this feels bigger, way bigger. Okay, here goes. I don't even know what this word is. I can't be a milk toast? For this toast? I don't know what that means. I'm guessing it means something like I can't do a half-assed job here. Don't know. It's big feelings or nothing. All the feels. So we've got thank you all. Being here with you has helped me through hard times in my life. Funplex frickin' rules is exactly what I needed in my life. If anything happened on the way to the Funplex, or my life was something of a mess and the Funplex helped set me straight. Well, I don't think it's going to be the bottom two. We've gone green heart most of the way through. But I kind of want to say the second one, because it feels more like, yeah! Which is why it's the red star, but it just feels a bit more gutsy and sincere and stuff. You know, the first one perhaps is a little bit Oscar speech kind of thing, but... So we'll go with the Funplex frickin' rules. It's exactly what I needed in my life. Gotta be honest, life sucked and sucked bad before I found you wacky people. Juniper knows what I'm talking about. My life had become a series of unfortunate events. TM. And then, well, I found the Funplex. Don't think I'm the reason why the Funplex rules. It ruled before I got there. All I did was help you all see it the way I see it. Together we make one kick-ass arcade juggernaut, and I'm looking forward to seeing where that beast goes next. Woohoo! Go TC! Go Funplex! Go us! Yay! Okay, good. On a roll. Let's see what to say next. Oh, okay. There's more. This beach is my family's special place. It can be ours too. Flotsam Beach is just the ticket for rewarding ourselves. All this sunburn and greasy food is our just desserts. You've all earned this vacation. Live it to the fullest. This feels like a green heart answer. The red star doesn't seem as heartfelt, does it? So, this beach was my family's special place. Long ago, Flotsam Beach was a home away from home for my family. We'd rent a house on the dunes and just relax for a solid week. Play board games, read books, go out and have a swim, cruise the boardwalk arcades. It's a place that can be anything you need it to be. Quiet solace? Sure. Loud, exciting fun? Absolutely. I can't think of a better place for us to celebrate what we've accomplished together. Even if we're only here a day, we'll make the most of it. Indeed, fine times with fine folk in a fine place. It's just the ticket. I propose we return here every year if our good fortunes continue. And you're still alive? Now to bring it on home. I love you all. This means so much to me. Oh. Okay, let's kick some ass. Enough talking, let the fooding commence. Oh, thank you all for this. Oh, it's got to be green heart, because that's what I'd say in real life. That's pretty much what I say on half my streams. I love you all. I just want to say, I love you all. It means a lot to me being here with you in this place. Thank you. And I've said more than enough. Time to enjoy Naomi's thoughtful gift and eat hearty. I love you all as well. You've no idea how much it raises my spirits working alongside you, or watching you enjoy my games. My games? Our games. TC, thank you for this lovely day. And I agree. Let's dig in. That tea is calling to me. Oh, I could do with a cup of tea, actually. This is the moment. One perfect moment with all of us together, laughing and talking and eating and having the best time in the world. Maybe things will change after tonight when Iris's plan to find me romance comes together. Maybe this is the high watermark. Maybe. But no matter what happens, I'll always have this one perfect moment. Are we moving on to this evening now? I kind of want to do that as its own episode, I think. Oh no, we haven't had afternoon yet, have we? Afternoon slides in as the gang migrates from sandy shores to bustling boardwalk. Once you've had your fill of seaweed in your trousers, it's time to take a walk down the boardwalk and indulge in any number of side activities. Maybe Yoshi's Pizza. No need to change out of your swim gear either, unless you're going deeper into the beach town. You can just skip back and forth between the sand and the boardwalk. This is where the real action happens. Shops, restaurants, and of course, arcades. Soon enough, the group's splitting up to go try do as much as possible. I've got time to tag along with some of them. Who to hang out with? Gavin and Ashley are checking out an arcade. Naomi and Teo are raiding a candy store. Queen Bee and Percy are chatting and having funnel cake. Juniper and Francine are shopping for souvenirs. Well, first of all, we are defo going for our two sweethearts, aren't we? Out of the corner of my eye, I see Teo and Naomi sneak into one of the shops on the boardwalk called the Sandy Bar, with little iconic saltwater taffy icons on either side. Ah, saltwater taffy. A staple of coastal life and commerce. On any given boardwalk, you're within spitting distance of at least 3 candy shops loaded with tasty treats. But more importantly, why are these two acting so childish about the whole thing? Like 2 kids in a candy store? I need to find out exactly what's going on, and more importantly, I need to see if they have any of those gummy sharks in there too. As I peer into the building, my senses are overwhelmed by sweet. My teeth practically hurt from all the surrounding sugar. Covering the walls are assorted containers holding various types of candies, a rainbow of colours and confectionaries, filled to the brim with saltwater taffy and covered in chocolates. Not only do I take note of the delectable candy, I also notice all the kiddies running around. Can't help but be reminded of the Funplex, same atmosphere, just fewer games. I look over to the person behind the counter and give them a nod of understanding. I feel you, noble cashier, in your quest to maintain peace and order. Naomi and Teo recognise me and wave me over. I love how they're shopping in their pants. It's like, yeah, whatever. Over here, TC. Come help us decide what to get. I comply and go over to them. Naomi is huddled over a table, filling her arms with various desserts. I want one of these and 2 of these and a handful of this one. Oh, what's that over there?
Wow!
Candied apples? I have to get one of those too. She's just too much right now. Every time her eyes light up at seeing a new candy, it turns my heart to mush. Aww! A mushy mess of emotions. Aww. This is the best part about going to the beach. Look at how many different candies there are. I could just devour them all. Surely you can buy candy in the shops in the city? How is this the best part of the beach? Surely the beach is the best part of the beach. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. That's right after I devour you, TC. Bloody hell, I was not expecting that, if I'm honest. Let's see what Arcade TC's response is to that, shall we? Oh my! I thought maybe since we were all on holiday, I'd get a vacation from Teo, always making me blush. But not today. My face goes as red as the licorice right in front of me. Wow. Okay, anyway. Calm down. Now, I pegged Naomi as having a sweet tooth, but Teo, with all his dancing, I would have guessed him to stick to a healthier diet. We saw the hummus and the pita bread he had earlier, but I guess he burns it all off, doesn't he? So, but this trip is a vacation for all of us, so maybe he's spoiling himself. So what do you think of the place? Who, me? Oh, I've been here before, quite a few times. It's the most popular candy store on the boardwalk. My family and I would often stop by right before our long drive home. After a long day of swimming, walking and fun in the sun, a maximum sugar overdrive was a perfect way to end the day. They give me a fistful of dollars and cut me loose in here.
Whoa!
They just let you get whatever you wanted? Damn, I wish I had your parents. Cute! I could just see a young TC here running around stuffing candy into her face. Kind of have to buy it first, but yeah, okay. Not gonna lie, I was a cute kid. Not so cute when overdosing on sweets, though. They both laugh heartily. I mean, they didn't exactly give me Fort Knox to blow on snacks, but it was still a nice little reward at the end of the day. As I am a creature of habit, I'd always get saltwater taffy year after year. It's just the best feeling, munching on taffy, watching the waves crash into the sand. I have tried saltwater taffy, I wasn't a big fan of it. So yeah. Real life TC and arcade TC are diverging here slightly. Gummy sharks, though, that sounds nice. Naomi suddenly gasps, interrupting my recollection. What is it, Naomi? They have Competo! Japanese snack, I'm guessing. I'm still confused. Is that a good thing? It's the best thing! They're these little traditional Japanese sugar candies that look like stars and are my absolute favourite. Every time my mother would go to visit family in Japan, she'd bring me back some. But it's been years since I last had some. She squeals excitedly and runs over to a little stand that has a cute assortment of pastel sugar stars. We follow suit and make our way next to Naomi. Teo picks up a bag and brings it closer to his face, examining them. Okay, these are possibly, or quite possibly, the cutest candies I've ever seen. I sense a potential compliment coming up here.
Sweet.
Or maybe not. Except the candy that is TC, etc. And they are so sweet. Oh, Naomi, nothing is sweeter than you. What? Not even me. And that's a fact. That's not entirely true. I have to agree with Teo. No one has bought me more impromptu lunches at work than you do. Oh, thank you, but these candies are still the sweetest. You both should taste these, by the way. I just know you'll love them as much as I do. We agree with a nod of our heads, and Naomi turns around happily with an armful of candy and treats. Like a dragon with her hoard, she heads towards the register when a kid runs smack into her. Bloody children. There's always children ruining things. In a colourful explosion, candy spills everywhere and Naomi falls over backwards. I instinctively go to help her up, but out of the corner of my eye I see the kid who bumped into her swiping candies off the floor and pocketing them. What the hell? Hey! It's a classic move. We see it all the time with tickets and tokens at the Funplex, and like the arcade, this is no different. It's so overused. Teo even sees it. He elbows me and points it out to my attention. But this is not my store, not my job. Do I step in or let it slide? Pick up the mess, point out the thief, help Naomi up. Oh man, that is... I don't know, that's a tough choice. I feel like from one cashier to another it's my duty to point it out to them. We can pick the mess up after we've done that, and we can, I'm sure Taya will help her up while I'm saying the words, hey, there's a thief here. So yeah, let's point out the thief. I know it's not my job, but if some brat did that in the Funplex and I didn't notice, I would want someone to do something about it. Plus, stealing candy is the worst possible crime one can commit. Save for, like, murder or Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so there are a lot more awful crimes, but this one takes the cake, so to speak. Ba-na-na-na. Hey kid, turn out your pockets. Oh, that's annoying. Candy thief, what do you want? I ain't doing nothing. The language of all thieves and ne'er-do-wells. I saw you stuff all those candies in your pockets. Look at them bulging out. You aren't tricking anyone. Kid looks like they want to say something, but by now the cashier is here too. The kid turns out his pockets. There was a lot more in there than just what they got from the spill. With more tact than I could probably muster, the cashier tells him to kindly exit the sandy bar, and the kid complies. We exchange knowing glances. We are one and the same. Yay, we did a good thing. We did a good thing. Well, after that excitement, I'm ready to relax on the beach and eat some of this candy. Me too. Me three. But I can't quite leave yet. There's still one more thing I must do. Need to get some saltwater taffy. It's a Loves Games family boardwalk tradition after all. I keep forgetting that's our surname. Oh yeah, we can't break tradition. Although if we do, I wouldn't mind starting a new Funplex beach tradition with you. To Teo. Teo, please, this is one important delicious decision TC has to make. And the only correct answer would be for her to choose the cotton candy ones. Cotton candy flavoured taffy? Really? I wouldn't joke about something as serious as this. But it's like sickeningly sweet. Even I can't handle it, and I can handle a truckload of sweet. Well, what would you choose though? Buttered popcorn, obviously. Oh my god, that's true. He's a man after my own heart, literally. I like a little salty with my sweet. Why does that sound dirty? I don't even know. But that's sacrilege. Oh, I'm much more of a purist. Getting in a fight over taffy flavours isn't necessary. Both taste great, but I already know what I'm going home with. What's that, TC? You, mate, you! No, it is buttered popcorn every time. To appease my palate, typo, I prefer a more complex profile of flavours. I agree with Teo, nothing beats buttered popcorn. Excellent. Yes, excellent. I respectfully disagree with your opinions, but that just means more cotton candy taffy for me. I think that about covers it. Shall we blow this popsicle stand? They have popsicles too? Once again, she's got her arms filled to the brim with candy and nods enthusiastically. Teo has picked out some of his favourites too. We each take our turns in line, and before we know it, we're happily carrying our stash to the boardwalk. Oh, I almost forgot. She stops abruptly, digs through her bag for a moment, and pulls out the Compayton. Yes, I've been wanting one since you pointed them out. She opens the bag, and both Teo and I pick one out, popping the sugary star in our mouths, both of us smile wide, enjoying the sugary goodness.
Love it.
Oh, that is so yummy. For real, Naomi, that is my new favourite candy. It's very good. Maybe next time I'm at Sandy Bar, I'll get some of these instead of taffy. Next time I'm here, because with the Funplex riding high in the world, I bet we could afford a next time. And another, and another. And that's where we're going to have to call it, because we have run over the half-hour mark by quite a way. Yeah, what will happen the rest of this afternoon? Perhaps this is the afternoon done now, or maybe we'll get to see some other friends. I guess we'll find out next time. Join me then. I will see you soon. So if you enjoyed this video, thanks very much, I'm really grateful. This is the bit where I'm meant to tell you to smash the subscribe button, but I'm sure you already know how to do that should you want to. Instead, if you'd like to chat with me about games live, please drop me a follow on Twitch. Also, as you can see, I have a Patreon. It's not just a place to beg for your money though, it's the hub for all things TC Loves Games. News, info, thoughts, plans and more. It's totally free to follow me on there and be part of my journey through the world of games. But if you'd like to pledge as well, there are some lovely rewards available for you. I'll see you next time. Much love.